When I was a little boy, I watched The Phantom Menace, and it blew my mind. And ever since then, I wanted to make movies. That was just the thing that I wanted to do. And then, like, kind of as I went through life, I just didn't really pick anything else. So I just decided to do that somewhat arbitrarily. But I also really like movies. I decided to go to PUC because I wanted to go to an Adventist school, in part because they're kind of smaller and I thought I would do better in a smaller environment. When I was younger, I'd watched a documentary on Discovery Channel about mermaids, and it was premised on this idea that they were actually real. And I remember watching it with my family, and the entire time we were like, this can't be real. This can't be real. This can't be real. And they never said whether or not it was real until like the very end of the film in the credits, which is really, I feel like, irresponsible of Discovery Channel to do because they're the Discovery Channel. I just remember like how the documentary format just lended itself to making me want to believe that this was real, even when it was about mermaids, something that's clearly not real. So playing with other things like that, like the idea of doing some fantasy elements and things like that within that kind of format where the audience would be thinking like, oh, is this real, is this not, would add like more mystery to that. And I just find that interesting to play with, like that kind of modern environment that we're in, where we're not sure what's real anymore. And I really just wanted to like explore that in my thesis. My thesis was inspired by a lot of different things. The way I kind of work is I read a lot of things on Wikipedia and other sources in general, and then somehow they get smashed together over time. And I had kind of this idea for these themes involving like just a deep uncertainty and ambiguity within like nature and within reality.
It's a banshee. A banshee.
I think like the films I want to make are very different from the films I watched growing up that made me want to do film. But I think the one big thing that really holds through for me is there's a certain kind of spectacle and a certain kind of magic to cinema that is unique to it as an art form. That kind of majesty of like the lion roaring and things like that. Like I still very much, just that magic of the moving picture has really, I think, carried me through. And I think that's really stuck with me and developed as I've thought more about like the cinema that I want to make and the films that I enjoy.